look, did he play great? No. And 100% Dano. Yes, it's about the defense.
Yeah.
They had 10 sacks.
Yeah.
Shedeur, can I please, I know you don't listen, but please, every time you win a game, okay, your team wins a game, please use we and us. That's it. And anytime you lose, it's me and I. And watch your popularity in your locker room, around the country will go like this. Right now, they look at like, your defense, first thing you should have said is, we had 10 sacks on the quarterback.
Right.
Are you kidding me? Myles Garrett's the man. Like, come on, build people up. You're at that place. Build it. Don't just...
Cleveland Browns supporters have been pleading, begging, and demanding the rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders be given a shot for almost 3 months. They filled call-in shows with his Colorado highlights, yelled his name in the comments sections, and argued that the rookie sensation gave something, anything, greater than the team's weekly rotation of quarterbacks. And going into Week 13, it eventually happened as a result of pressure from fans, the media, and a desperate organization looking for a spark. Kevin Stefanski announced that the Browns' Week 12 starter would continue to start. From the podium, Shedeur Sanders would lead the Cleveland Browns into combat once more, this time against the formidable...
Sanders is the most powerful black man since 2009. You know what happened in 2009?
Right.
That's when President Obama got elected in office. He's the most powerful black man since 2009. You said you were sitting there watching the game in your house, and what you did? You ran with the TV.
Goddamn right,
right?
I did.
What was you doing, DB?
I was cheering. I was happy.
You was cheering like a motherfucker. When Shedeur Sanders is on the field, and when I say powerful because there's two sides of it, right? Think about it. Okay, you got the black community. He bringing the whole black community together. I ain't ran across one black person that done said one bad thing about Shedeur.
We want him.
And guess what? Not one. Because he has the balance. He has the balance of that. I'm arrogant, but I'm humble too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
He have fun with this shit.
And he having fun with this shit. And on top of that, y'all want me to say y'all want me to feel it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, he talking shit. I love that shit, bro.
He's the most powerful black man in sports. No other. Matter of fact, fuck black man. He the most powerful player in sports.
Not only did the announcement seem long overdue, for an organization choked by volatility at the most crucial position in sports, it seemed like a turning point. When Sanders unexpectedly dropped into the 5th round of the 2025 NFL selection, his path to this point wasn't clear-cut or straightforward, and it certainly wasn't what fans had anticipated. Sanders wasn't merely an underdog going into the season. He was entered. The youngster started the season as the 4th quarterback, behind Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Joe Flacco. After 2 trades, 1 injury, and a long period of waiting, everything changed. Sanders kicked the door wide open after Gabriel...
For just being allowed to sit up in a box with the opposing, the owner of the opposing team allow the dad of the quarterback on the opposing team to sit in his box. Like, how many times did that happen? Like, that is unbelievable, man. So I'm so thankful and appreciative for that opportunity in that moment. That's the first time I've ever watched him play without me on the sideline. I've never seen him play without me coaching him. So that was strange, but it was good and it was healthy because I was just in straight dad mode. I wasn't in coach mode, and I loved that I was able to see him gain the first victory.
Were you a nervous wreck at all?
No.
You couldn't do anything about it?
No. Thank you, Lord. You know I was going.
Sanders was more than simply a rookie making his debut when he took the pitch in Las Vegas last Sunday. Since the Browns' comeback in 1999, he was the 42nd different quarterback to start a game for the team, a striking representation of Cleveland's 2-decade quest for answers. However, Brown supporters experienced a shock of something new for the first time in a long time, I hope.
President is talking about Shedeur Sanders. And for some reason, we can't even get the fucking head coach, Kevin, what the fuck is his last name? Stir shit. We can't even get this motherfucker to say, here's the game ball, man. You won your first NFL game. fire his ass. First of all, he's not a player coach. He do not have the locker room. Obviously, he do not like this kid. And the Browns are so fucking sorry. They have lost the last 13 games on the road. And you don't give him the game ball? I was going to take the high road on this and say that he could have handled that a little better. Fuck that.
He won his first game.
This guy has been an asshole the whole time, bro. You haven't said, can you tell me what the coach could have did better? Because this motherfucker here is really, he's a dick. Everybody know like what my relationship is with everybody over there. This have nothing to do with them. This is just me running my mouth. There's some shit over there. And it's
Although it wasn't flawless, his first NFL start was by far the Browns' most polished and composed quarterback performance of the season. Sanders made 11 of 20 throws for 209 yards, including an incredible long pass to youngster Isaiah Bond that went 55 yards through the air before landing in Bond's arms. He scored a touchdown. He made an interception. He erred. He committed errors. However, Sanders responded to every setback with resolution rather than regression, in contrast to the Browns quarterbacks who came before him. He appeared.
When you turn back on the film, it just looks different with Shedeur. Even the game they lost to Baltimore when he got in there, I think everyone's sitting there saying, man, that's an NFL throw. Like he can do some things out there that when you watch, you're like, that's what we watch NFL quarterbacks do. Is it all perfect? No. Out of him and Dylan Gabriel, like he looked better. It just sucks because so much of this is so much hype and extra stuff about the draft and everything. It's about football. And I think that should be the focus. And right now, Shedeur Sanders passed the test. He made plays. He hung in the pocket. He rolled. He threw some balls down the field. It opened up the offense. And it's not like he threw a ball to Jerry Jeudy where he's directing traffic. He's sending guys this way. Finds Jerry Jeudy. He's like hopping, skipping down the field. He gets stripped. So it's not like it's the best environment around him. Defense had 10 sacks. Like that's how Cleveland has to play to win. Shedeur gives them the best chance. Like, right now, when you look, there's no reason to go.
Additionally, he produced something that Cleveland has sorely lacked: a victory. It is almost unheard of for a rookie quarterback to win his first game with the Browns. It hasn't actually occurred since 1995. Fans of the Browns have been waiting for a moment like the one Sanders gave under the bright light of Vegas for that long.
If he's going to be a franchise quarterback yet, it's only been one game. But here's what he did prove. He was no fifth-round draft pick. Aaron, what hurt Shedeur Sanders in the draft, don't misconstrue what happened. The draft was, his slide in the draft was about off the field, not on the field.
1,000%.
Mel Kiper grades people based on what they do on the field. That's why he thought he was the best quarterback in the draft. By the way, Cam Ward doesn't look like all that. People are like, oh my God, he didn't throw a pick Sunday. He played really well. His team's won and whatever. So don't start with me. Folks, the draft is not an exact science. So get off your high horse. Shedeur wasn't a fifth-round draft pick. He deserved to be taken in the first round. He's about to prove people.
However, what Sanders did not do is just as significant as what he did. He didn't go backward in the pocket. He remained calm. He didn't impose anything carelessly. The pressure didn't shake him. He maintained his composure and, dare we say it, his veteran-like demeanor, even when the Raiders' defense used disguised looks to trick him early. Following the game, Stefanski declined to commit to a Week 13 starter. The Browns coach maintained his poker look while reiterating platitudes about watching the footage. However, by Monday afternoon, it was impossible to avoid the truth. Stefanski recognized what everyone else did, and Sanders provided Cleveland with the spark they had been lacking. The child had earned the right to continue working.
A 52 and a 39-yard pass for a reception.
Right.
This is a season, y'all. This is his first start. He's got the 3 longest completions for the team. He obviously pushed the ball. He earned the right to go start again, which I appreciate. And again, did he beat the world? No, but he did enough to get the win. That's important.
The 66 was a screen.
Hey, count it. Did you not? Hey, you see how accurate the pass was? Stafford's 1 yard touchdowns is a throwing touchdown because he's got like 10. Don't hate on Shedeur.
That's Graziano channeling his inner Kevin Stefanski, who did not want to, didn't even want to acknowledge.
You were on fire right now. You were on fire.
I mean, we all saw it. In the locker room after the game, he's thinking this guy and that guy and this guy. Rookie made his first start. Good job. And over here and over here. I don't know what the hell is going on.
And this choice is made at what may be the most crucial point of Stefanski's Cleveland career. In a company that has little tolerance for mediocrity, the coach is fighting for his position, his reputation, and his future. His replacement has been the subject of rumors. Cleveland has already been connected to many first-round quarterbacks in 2026 by mock drafts. Unless Sanders or Gabriel shows they're the future, the Browns have the means to start again with 2 first-round picks. Additionally, Sanders is the only player now providing Cleveland with an excuse to halt their yearly quarterback search. Analysts have accurately noted that Gabriel hasn't demonstrated the upside required to maintain the position. He's steady, intelligent, and accurate, yet his potential is low. Among rookie quarterbacks, he has the lowest big-time throw percentage, the lowest average depth of target, and the most difficulty putting the ball past the chains. Sanders, on the other hand, has showed glimmers of something more in just 6 quarters. A deep bomb to Bond, a wonderfully timed throw to Jerry Jeudy, and an off-script scramble that nevertheless resulted in positive yardage. These plays are more than simply statistics. They serve as proof. Signs of a quarterback with tools worth investing in, as well as evidence of potential and upside. Choosing between 2 rookies is no longer Stefanski's problem. He must decide if he wants to keep his employment. Both Stefanski and Sanders may be in Cleveland for years to come if Sanders keeps up his upward trend and the Browns make significant progress the remainder of the season. If not, Cleveland might have to deal with a new quarterback, a new coach, and the same never-ending cycle. But Browns supporters aren't considering 2026 just yet. They are reflecting on what they witnessed on Sunday. A young man who refused to back down in the face of adversity, to allow the situation to overwhelm him, and to be reduced to a footnote in the history of Browns quarterbacks. Shedeur performed with all eyes on him, including his father, Deion Sanders, who was watching from the grandstand while sporting his signature cowboy hat. He had the poise, the tenacity, the arm skill, the confidence, and most importantly, the composure. One of the more vocal voices has been the Hall of Famer, who maintains that his son shouldn't have lost the first round. Sunday didn't prove him correct, but it also didn't disprove him. Before start, Shedeur declared, "I'm the one they've been looking for." He maintained a firm yet humble tone following the victory. "Many people wish for me to fail. That is not going to occur.